Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, I'm gonna be real with you. It has been some time. It has been some time, but it's so good to be back, and I am absolutely taken back with this game, Surrounded. I absolutely love it. I've got about 70 hours worth of gameplay in it already, and I thought it would be a really fun challenge to kind of do a let's play playthrough on hardened mode with you all and just kind of enjoy it and see what it has to offer. The developer is currently adding a lot to the game, so there's a lot to come in the future. One of them being multiplayer. Super excited, but yeah, for those of you that don't know, Surrounded is an open world survival game taking place in a world ravaged by an apocalyptic catastrophe. The dead reign free and will stop at nothing to kill you. So it's a pretty savage game, I won't lie. It's unforgiving, but yeah, let's hop on into it and see how things go. Also, got the camera. Hell yeah. How's everybody doing? Cool. Let's hop in. So we're gonna create our guy. Let's go with Gusto. Gusto. Guts. We'll keep him at 25. Prior occupation at the moment, this doesn't actually have any effect. I have a feeling that the developer is going to add in, some skills trees to it, or maybe you start off with some different perks. But we're going to be, a pizza delivery man. I think that's a great way of doing things. And let's just go through the haircuts. Let's do that one. Blonde. Yeah, that mouth is perfect. We'll go with, yeah, let's go with that beard. And I think we're pretty much good. Should we add some scars? Let's add 1 or 2 scars. So we've got, there we go. So we've got pink eye and what looks to be a starfish with 4 legs on our face. So truly traumatized. But yeah, let's jump into it. So like I mentioned, we are going to be playing on hardened mode. So it is a bit more difficult for those of you that haven't played this already. I've just played the game now on standard mode, and it was pretty difficult as is. But hardened mode just adds a little bit of that extra oomph, which I think would be awesome. What I do want to do is increase the zombie. Where is it? Let's just find it quickly. So it's the zombie spawn rate. That might be with the AI. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay, that's all set. AI, we want to increase the spawn rate to 2. So that is a little bit more intense. We also want to increase these bandit camps and the military camps, as well as the, yeah, those could stay the same. And then the animals will bring up to 2 as well. Awesome. Sweet. With loot in the environment, we want to make the legendary weapons insanely rare to find, which is great because I find, once you get into that late game, you find them everywhere. So I'm also going to set the mode that when we die, if we die, which we won't, all our skills will be kind of reset. So I'll explain that once we hop in. And then lastly, we'll make the fuel consumption of vehicles a little bit more intense. But that is it. Let's freaking get into it. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to restart, but I thought it would be a great way of like restarting on hardened mode, playing it with you guys and kind of taking you through the process. And like I say, there's so much to come. So before we get into it, right off the bat, this is our skill tree. First of all, we got the first page, which is our information page. And then we have these skills. So like I mentioned, with the leveling up, if we do die, these skills will be the ones that get set back to normal, and we'll essentially be starting fresh. But we will be able to potentially find our loot on our body and get some of that gear back. But yeah, so what we're gonna start with is we can actually rip up our clothing, turn it into some cloth, and right off the bat craft an extra 2 bandage or rags, let's say. That's gonna help. Then we have these little kind of hot bars at the bottom here. So obviously the first one we do is fishing. Then we have the compass. The compass actually at the top of the screen will add like the compass dial, so you'll be able to see which direction you're running in. But obviously we need to find a compass when doing that. A GPS will allow us to see where we are on the map. It also shows us points of interest, infestations, abandoned camps, military bases, crashed helicopters. So that's definitely something we want to look at getting as soon as possible. This is the only location that we get, which is as you can see, a safe zone. But we have no idea where we're at until we unlock this, and I'll show you what that is shortly. And then lastly, we have, binoculars, torch, and throwables. And that's pretty much it. For those of you that have played this game or know about the bags in bags strat, we are not going to allow that to happen. So what that is if you wear a bag, you can put a smaller bag in that bag and have infinite loot. We're not going to allow for that. So yeah, it just makes it a bit more immersive and enjoyable, in my opinion. So if we run close enough to this place, we will unlock the oh my. Sorry, I just ow, ow. I'm probably right. That's okay though. We had nothing, so it's all good. Let's respawn at a new location. Yep, survive. No days. Sorry, there. Random location. Perfect. Okay, so if we look on the map, we unlocked that fireplace. So there. So that's the firehouse that we unlocked. So obviously points of interest that we do find along the way will stay, but we didn't have any skills, so that doesn't really make a difference. But I also realized I didn't use any of my bandages, so that was silly. But yeah, now we will start. Let's have a look at this place here. So we got a gas station up ahead, and I have a feeling I know where this is already. I have played some time already, so I have a feeling that this is over here, but let's check it out. I am going to sneak because these zombies are insane and they do a lot of damage. So let's unlock that point of interest. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. We know where we're at. Let's get in here. I did see a zombie walk around the side here, so we do need to be careful of that. Let's just keep an eye out. Oh, okay. Yes. Perfect. So if you stay crouched and you do an attack, you get like a stab damage booster, which makes a little bit of a difference, but nothing too crazy. It also kind of stun locks them, which is great. So they don't get a hit off on us right off the bat. But we are actually not going... I mean, we'll keep that. That's $18. We'll craft another 2 of those. And yeah, we've got some food. We've got those. Perfect. Let's have a look. So as far as I understand, if we run further down here, this is a police station, and this is just a building, I think. But that guy right there, you see he's got red around him. So he's an acidic zombie, which means once we kill him, he actually blows up and does like a lot of acidic damage, which we do not want to have to deal with right now. So let's definitely give him a wide burst and make our way towards police station up there. Sweet. But yeah, so just to kind of explain what my goals are. So we are going to head up to these safe zones and try and get ourselves a weapon of some kind, just to kind of start with something. The fishing in this game is a bit crazy, in my opinion. That is definitely a vehicle that we can use, I'm pretty sure. So please don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Goodness. We get in this vehicle. Whoa. Military trader. That's interesting. I'm not paid enough. I have so much to do with all these guys. We're surviving just like everyone else here in the valley. This is like, in my opinion, I think this is brand new. I haven't seen any of this. I mean, we can't afford anything. We've got no money, but we can sell that. Can we? Okay, so we can't sell to them. Great. Interesting stuff. Okay. Great. Well, that's a point of interest. The military trader would be nice. We could have got something if we had more money, but we don't. So let's just move on. But yeah, so what I was saying with the fishing, it's pretty overpowered, especially in the beginning stages of the game. Like if you catch small fish, 15 small fish is like $450, which I think is just, unrealistic when it comes to that beginning stage of having to like scavenge for loot and fight with zombies. So I will allow fishing in a sense that we will use it for food. You do get bigger fish, so like salmon, and there was another fish that you get as well, which is a lot more difficult. Those I'll be happy to sell because you only get like one or two every now and then. So that would be more realistic. But the smaller ones we won't be selling. We'll only have it for food, just to make it a bit easier for ourselves. But also, to keep that level of immersiveness or whatever it is in play. Because when I played on my first world, I just played the bag in bag situation where I just had infinite loot. I also was able to. Oh, I have a feeling that sprinter is coming. Okay. Yeah, it was just a bit unrealistic in my opinion. So we want to keep this as simple and realistic as possible, and make it as challenging as possible by not using all these different exploits. So we get to this. Yes, we can. Perfect. These have something. Oh. Knew you were coming. This is it. Come on. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't. It's radiated. Oh no. I'm going to die from radiation poisoning. Damn it. It's giving me so much radiation. That sucks. Okay. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Damn. Okay. Hopefully there's something in here that I can get that will help. Because as far as I understand, rags are not going to help me when it comes to radiation. So, what do we... Gunpowder. Be serious. That's it. Wow. Okay. Gas pump. What have you got for us? We've got fuel. Okay. You know what? For now, I'll take that because if we do find a vehicle, we can at least fuel it up and get around. Vehicles are like your best friend in this game, right in the early stages. So we are going to stick with that. What I would like to get is a vehicle and then run all those freaking zombies over. But we're not going to be able to do so, and that is the police station there. So we are close, or somewhat close, to the village or the safe zone where we want to go. But I just want to see... I don't think there's anything we can really do around here. We're going to have to make our way to that safe zone. We want to be realistic about it. We have to get loot drops. Plane flies in overhead, a cargo plane, and drops down military crates, supply crates, and medical crates. So if we find those, if we find those in the beginning stages, that is awesome. They have really, really good loot. So we'll keep an eye out. Military crates have a green smoke. Medical crates have red, and supply crates is blue. So we'll just keep an eye out and see what we can find. But I do need to be careful running along here because that smoke over there is a bandit camp or scavengers, like a friendly scavenger camp. So not going to take the risk just yet because if it is a bandit camp, they will absolutely obliterate me. And just around that corner there is where the safe zone is. So we just want to get there and see what we can do. We don't actually have much loot, but this is going to give us $105 and this will give us 100. So we'll maybe be able to get ourselves like an axe or something in order to maybe chop down some trees and get some basic money going. So the nice thing about having a fireman's axe is when you chop these trees down, you can sell a piece of wood for, I think it's $2. So, chopping down a couple trees, selling them to the traders at the camp will give us a little bit of cash just to get ourselves maybe a bag and some basic gear. And there's something that we need off the bat to protect us. I think for the beginning stages as well, like the way I'm going to get my money is I'm going to hunt. So we have a lot of deer that spawn around the safe zone that I will hunt down. We can sell their heads as trophies. We can also get their meat, cook it up, and sell it. And that is something that I will do because we actually have to like get a gun, get ammo, use that ammo to get the deer. So there's a lot more investment that goes into it than just like getting a fishing rod and fishing into the water and getting 1,000 fish, really. Yeah, I think when I played on my character the first round where I was just playing the game, I think I sat for like an hour fishing AFK while I was on my phone and just like every now and then clicking when I got caught a fish. I sold it for like $5,000. There we go. You see, so that's the plane. So if we keep an eye out, we'll be able to see where that military drop is or whatever the drop is. Pick that up, and if we sell that stuff, we'll be in a good place. So hopefully he drops it somewhere here. That would be really. Oh. Okay. That is crazy. Do we even? We need to go for that. I think we have to go for that. I mean, it's going to be in a bit of a dangerous area, but I mean, those green crates will have weapons in, and having a weapon in the get-go is going to be. Do we though? It looks like it's going to be on that base or just over, and let's see. So that would be here. Oh no, it's dropping in the town. There's absolutely no way we're going to get in there. Okay. Well, the nice thing about it is those will stay there until I loot them. So we can always make our way back once we have like a, I don't know, like a hunting rifle or something. But for now, let's make it to the safe zone. And it's cool they have a fireplace. They have a well so we can drink fresh water. And we can also sleep. They have a sleeping bag so we can sleep through the night, survive our first night. Unlike the previous character, unfortunately. But yeah, it feels really good to be back. I've taken a bit of a break, and I say a bit of a break. It's been like 4 months, but got into a new place. I got my new home now, and got way more space to have my office set up. And it's just really cool to be back and get into recording. So I'm super stoked to be here. And for all of those that used to watch all my content, I hope that you're still around and enjoy this content, because I mean this game is so immersive, and that's what we're going to try and keep with this playthrough, and keeping it as immersive and realistic as possible. And that's why we don't want to progress too soon going into getting all these crazy weapons and things. I also need to figure out where I want to set up my base location, which is going to be exciting. The last time I set up a base right by the safe zone, I think there's certain areas on the map that we can find that are like abandoned warehouses. I think there's one around here somewhere, like here or something, or yeah, we can go and check it all out and unlock all these areas once we have a vehicle and we can get around. But as far as I understand, I think we can swim across here, and the safe zone should be just over here. So let's do that. And we'll probably look at how much do these go for? $30, $25, $100. I mean, if we sell everything, we can maybe get ourselves an axe, and then we could chop down some trees, get ourselves a rifle, and then we can start hunting the deer in this area. There should be some deer. We'll see them shortly. They should be around here. Not seeing anything. Okay. Well, this is the safe zone, so we will unlock this place. And at least we have other civilians around that can look after us if there is zombies around. What are you doing here? Yeah. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that guy there before. Okay, we found it. So off the bat, we have a crafting bench, we have a cooking station, and like I mentioned, we have this amazing well that we can drink fresh water from, which is great. Then all these different traders help us with different things. So we have a supplies trader, we have equipment and weapons trader, we have the skill book trader, which is interesting. She has a whole bunch of different books that give us experience. They also have something like this that, for example, this one, the XP is multiplied with marksmanship until that level up. So these books these books, sorry, are the ones that are, you know, really beneficial to kind of uh, learn right at the beginning of a level, because you can get through that level really quickly compared to, like, let's say you right at the end of leveling up and you use it, it's not going to have as much benefit. We then have the medical trader and then the materials trader, which is something we'll probably look at sooner than later. I do want to look at getting some good resources in order to get this dismantling table. That's going to be great if we can get that, because we can actually take any ammunition that we don't use and put it in there, turn it into gunpowder, and sell it. The Wandering Trader is another character that is just absolutely awesome. So he wanders around the map. You see him from time to time at different places. He has reduced prices. As you can see, we can get a really, really good 60 slot coyote bag for 675, which is crazy. I also want to get some military pants and gear, because each of these have slots on them, which opens up some more inventory space for us. But what we'll do is we've got to drop that to open up some space. Let's sell everything that we have and see if we can. 275. He doesn't sell an axe. I'm hoping that this guy sells an axe. If he doesn't sell it for 275, 250. Oh my goodness. Oh, we can do this. Boom, 287. There we go. We're sitting pretty. So we got a little bit of cash, not a lot, but what we can do is drop our money down here in the corner. It will wait there. As far as I understand, I don't think items on the ground despawn, or maybe they do just after like a decent amount of time. But we can chop up some wood and get some basic resources going. We do need to keep an eye on our hunger, though. But yeah, let's get to it. Nice. So, yo, in the previous run, I actually built my survival base around here just so that I was close by. I managed to get like 6 or 7 different vehicles. There also is a vehicle trader on the map. I don't know if he's in the same area each time or he moves around, but he has some real good vehicles that you can get, like Humvees. You can get trucks that I'm pretty sure you can like put stuff on the back. And the cool thing as well is you can hitch 2 vehicles together. So if a vehicle breaks down and you find another one, you can use that one to tow it back to your safe zone and then repair it with vehicle repair kits that you can either craft or buy or kind of find within the world. So we're going to get a little bit of kind of money built up here from chopping down the trees and sell that to the villagers or the traders. And there should be some buck around here. I think I see some down there. Is that buck? Yeah, that's some buck down there. Right there. Perfect. So we can go and hunt them once we get ourselves a hunting rifle. I need to see how much that's going to cost. Got another plane coming in? Yeah, we do. Ooh, please drop it close by. That would be awesome. That would be amazing if we can get that. As far as I understand, I think these planes are like just random times. I don't know if they like come that often or... to be honest, in the previous world, I didn't really pay much attention. Okay, so he's dropped a medical kit and a military crate and a supply crate, but that's all pretty far. Are you going to drop another one? No. Okay, that's fine. What are we on? We're on a decent amount. I'm just going to split this up. Bang. Sorry. It's not working. There's a deer right there. So trying to hunt deer, like if you can get close to a deer and you hit it with the axe, it stun locks it, which is great. But to get to it, it's like next to impossible. Sometimes they like bug out and they run towards you. So then you get lucky. But I mean, I ran around for a good 5 minutes in the beginning trying to catch them and it just did not help. Damn, my fitness level is shocking. The nice thing as well is while we do this, it increases our fitness level. So we are getting some levels at the bottom left there, you can see. And that's going to make a big difference going forward because we are losing stamina super quickly. We're almost there. We're almost there. I think if we get one full stack, I think it sells for 100. So that's 400. We'll be able to get something with that. We've got 50. So That will then give us at least something to work with, and we can then take it from there. Wait, so these are pretty far away. I don't think it's realistic for me to try and go for that. There is... We're here. There is a little town here and there, but there are acidic zombies that are there. And trying to take them on by hand is just dangerous, especially with no gear on at the moment. Even though we are wearing gear, it's just a bug that has not been patched just yet. So. But again, even the gear that we had in the get-go, they don't actually add any protection. So there's gear that you can get and clothing that you can get that has a bit of an armor protection, but normal clothes and like shirts and things like that actually add 0, which makes sense. I mean, a material cloth shirt's not really going to protect you from a ravaging zombie, but a military vest will. So what are we looking at? We're almost there. Okay, a couple more trees. We should be good. There we go. I also need to be careful because I think there could be bears down there, and because we've increased the spawn rate of animals, there's going to be like more of them. I think there's like 2 or 3 in the zone, and they will absolutely annihilate me in the beginning. So I need to avoid them at all costs. Okay. If you click T, you go into first person, which is also pretty cool. It makes me a bit dizzy. When I'm in close quarters or in buildings, I use it, but I find playing in first person the whole time, especially with this kind of gameplay and the graphics in these games, or the game style, let's say, makes me a little bit dizzy. So third person is the way to go. Hey, what are we at? We're almost there. Maybe 2 more trees. We'll have 4 stacks. We can go and sell that. Get some moolah. See what we can start with. Yeah. Yeah, sweet. What we at? Almost there. Almost there. One big hit. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Sweet. That's good enough. Okay, so we can see what we get. That should give us around 400, which is enough to get some basic gear and hopefully a hunting rifle. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to drop... I can't actually drop anything just yet. I'm going to speak to you. Let's see what a hunting rifle costs. I need to drop you on the floor so that I can sell these. And then I can pick you back up and sell you. Perfect. 398. He doesn't have a hunting rifle, which is a bit of a frustration thing to me. Okay, let's just... Oh, there we go. What are we at? 435. Come on. 435. Give me a good hunting rifle. We could get a pistol. Where's the Wandering Trader? See if he's got a hunting rifle. What was that? 525. What do we got here? I mean, he's got good gear, but nothing that I really want. 435. Maybe we cut some more trees. How far are we? I mean, we're like 2 stacks of trees away. So maybe what we do is we take a run up here. There's a cave that I know of up here that might have some decent loot. I can't be too sure about it, but let's go check it out. And on our way, we will maybe cut 1 or 2 trees and see what we can get. tree did not want to drop. Let's just be there. Perfect. Yes, I actually came across this this cave like a mistake. I was just running away from these zombies, and all of a sudden there was like a fire. It was nighttime, and there was a fire in the cave, and it lit up. And there was like a weird floating zombie dude at the entrance. I think it's in that cave right there, or in that rock. So let's cut down this tree. Then we'll go have a look there and see. Come on. Hang. Okay. 22. I don't know. Oh, we don't have a lock pick. So we're not going to be able to pick the lock in that place, but we'll be able to... I think there's 2 crates. And, I mean, at this point, we'll sell anything. We just need a little bit of cash. So we'll take whatever we get, but we'll cut this tree down as well. Standing by itself, so we might as well end its misery. Oh, yeah. Our attack. Let's go. 34. Nice. Now, I'm prepared in case there is a zombie in there. I can't remember if there is. But... yeah, here's the entrance. There's a floating stone. That's great. Yeah, this is the one. I can't open that, but I can search through this. Just my luck. The reason for why this all started. They want you to think it's natural. It's not. The clue is to end it all. Start again. That's what we need. That's what I need. The territory away from here holds all. I mean, don't you ask where the jets and the cargo planes come from? But what I need to say is, and I take it that is him dying. But yeah, we can't loot his body, unfortunately. An isolated incident. Keep us continued with the story. I mean, that doesn't really help us. We don't understand what's there. So the last time I was here, there was like a zombie right there. But I mean, it was like a ghost zombie. Doesn't seem to be there this time. Yeah, well, that's great. So I ran all the way there, and the one crate that we could loot is empty. Luck of the draw, I guess. Luck of the draw. Whoa. Yeah. Well, let's make our way back. It's fine. We'll just cut down one more stack of trees. Just deforesting the whole area around the safe zone. That's all good. So the trees do respawn. They do take some time though, and I think also if I log out and log back into the world, so like, you know, when I'm done for tonight and I get back on tomorrow, it will have respawned. But I am not 100% sure with that, so we'll have to keep an eye on that and see what happens. But we are almost there. What are we at? We need 30 more pieces. 30 more pieces, and we'll be able to get ourselves a hunting rifle. And hopefully that makes a difference. We also still need to get ammunition, and we need to get silencer. But for hunting the deers and things like that, we don't have to worry about the silencer too much. Just obviously going into the towns, as soon as you shoot any gun without a silencer, it makes crazy loud noise, and it attracts absolutely every zombie around, which is awesome. I like that feature. I think it's very realistic, and it was cool to see. I mean, the first time it happened to me was terrifying because I had a silencer on my gun, but it broke, and I was in a city, and you can imagine how many zombies are there. So I just got absolutely hoarded, and I climbed up onto a bus and made do with the ammunition, and just, yeah, let's say it didn't end well. So, okay, perfect. I'm gonna hit one more tree just to stack up that 50 and get a little bit extra, and then we should be good. And then I can use whatever we have extra to get just a little bit of ammunition. Also, ammunition in this game is tricky to find. I have made it a bit more difficult to find, but it's also incredibly pricey. So like 1 308 round is what we use in the hunting rifle is like $15. So you can imagine, 10 is $150. 50 pieces of wood is $100. So we got to make do with what we got. And where am I going? I have no idea where I'm running to. Camp over here? Yeah, it is. Okay, sweet. They also do have a sleeping bag inside, so we can sleep the night and be safe. But let's go and sell our gear. So, wandering trader. Right now, let's do it. They also do have a limit as to how much. Oh. I don't know why their limit is not going down, but that's fine. I mean, I'll have a look. Maybe that was a setting that I need to change. 525, we will get that. We still got 126. So what we do want to look at doing is buying ammunition from you because you are cheaper. I'm gonna sell my boots. I'm not gonna sell you. How much can we get? We can get 9 rounds. We got $6. That's fine. I'll take that. We got 6 rounds. Plus we got 3 extra. What's on here? No bounties as far as I understand. Sleep through the first night. The second day, and today is the day that we can actually shoot a gun for the first time. So we're just gonna hunt 1 or 2 deer and then we'll probably call it there. I don't want this first episode to run too long, but yeah, let's see what happens. So there's a white deer across the bay there. We can't get too close because we will spook him. Oh, there's another one there. Let me see if I can sneak. Oh, there's another one there. Okay, so there's 3 here. Don't know if I'll be able to. Yeah, got him. Oh, we spooked this one. Yes. Okay, the other one didn't hear us. He's across the way. Oh, he didn't hear, but he's obviously deaf. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Let's reload. I lost 6 bullets. And let's see what we got. 4 pieces of meat off the bat is crazy. That's awesome. Normally you get like 1 piece. So that's great. Oh, there we go. There's the 1. That makes up for it. And then what have we got here? Oh, there's one right there. Nice. That's that one. Are there any more? I don't think so. And we can't take you because they don't stack. Damn. Okay. I mean, that was pretty good. So that's going to give us 150, like $200, give us a bit more ammunition. I'm just going to head up here to see a little vantage point if there are any more buck around. Is that another one? No. Okay. I'll run around the other side just to make sure. I mean, we could always cut down some trees as well in the next episode and see how things go, but I think we should be good. We're far enough away from the zombies that I don't think that would have attracted anything with the sound. Well, we'll keep an eye out. Is that a deer there? I don't know. Up here. We can get 1 more deer. 1 or 2 more would be amazing. But I don't know if we're going to get that. Sometimes they run this far down when they get spooked. But I don't see anything. Okay. That's fine. Cool. I mean, that's a first haul, and that was absolutely phenomenal. So let's run back. I don't know if cooking it up gives us any more money for the meat. Let's have a look. So right now, stack of 5 is 150. I will cook this up And let's see what that gives us. So now our stack is 150 and no, okay. So it doesn't give us more, but I think the cooking does give us some more experience. So we will sell to this guy. 266. Let's buy another 10 rounds. And we do need to look at getting a bag. 116. Damn, I should have actually bought that bag. Hey. Well, that is something that we'll probably have to look at getting in the next one. But we are going to call it there for the first episode. I think that was a great friggin' first go. Pity that we died right in the beginning, but I mean, that is SurrounDead. It is brutal, like I mentioned. But yeah, if you like this one, do give it a thumbs up. And like always, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. I'll check you guys in the next one.